So, on Instagram the other day, I got a DM from this guy called John, and he asked me, "Hey Joseph, I saw your YouTube video on reading the essays that got me into MIT, and I was wondering if you can write my college application essays from scratch for money." You know what? I'm gonna channel my inner mom here. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Now, for how much I want to emphasize the fact that John here is a piece of shit, unfortunately, I feel like John is just a consequence of what I feel like is the biggest problem with college applications, and that's toxic competition. In my mind, college applications quite literally pit you against all the people around you, and they just make you think of them as rivals or people you have to beat or whatever in order to get into like top universities. And you know, while hustling and getting on your grind and stuff like that in order to achieve a goal or a dream, that's really cool and that's really admirable. There's a clear, and I mean Alex Caruso skin tone level clear difference between being driven to succeed and being willing to step on the necks of others in order to achieve your goals. If you feel like everyone else is actually buying their essays from other people, I feel like you're sadly mistaken, because some of my friends got into really good schools like UC Berkeley, UPenn, Duke, Rice, and they did their stuff completely legitimately. You do not have to stoop to this guy's level in order to succeed in this admissions process. And when you actually think about what the college admissions officers are actually looking for, they're looking to see the best representation of who you are. Do you think that this random internet weirdo that you found is gonna really do a better job at conveying who you are as a person compared to yourself? I feel like that's definitely a big leap of faith to take. And to clarify, I'm not saying don't ask people for help on your application. Having people give you feedback and give you advice about your essays especially is something that I highly endorse and something you should definitely do. But in my personal opinion, doing sketchy shit like asking other people to do your college essays means that you don't actually deserve a spot in the college you're applying to in the first place. You know, these top colleges, they basically flaunt their billions of dollars in endowments and their single-digit acceptance rates in order to entice high schoolers like you into believing that their entire purpose in life should just be to try to get into one of those schools. And trust me, if you looked at the other videos on my channel from a couple months ago or even further, you'll know that I was the exact same way 12 months ago. For anyone this is applicable to, and yes, I'm talking to you right there in the blue shirt, right there, the blue t-shirt, I want you to stop constantly trying to treat this whole entire process as a competition. It doesn't even have to be something as bad as what our buddy John did here. I'm talking about whether it's copying other people's homework, or, you know, joining clubs that you have no actual interest in, or putting that you're the captain of a certain organization even though you are nowhere close to having a leadership position in that club. Most egregiously, starting a non-profit and you know fully well that you will not contribute to that non-profit after you graduate. There's more to life than getting into fucking Yale or Brown. Sacrificing your morality in order to get into Harvard, that's stupid. You're setting a precedent for yourself for the rest of your life that it's okay to cheat in order to win. The sad reality is some of you guys might actually, you know, already have the belief that stepping on other people's necks is okay. And to those people, I'm sorry, I probably can't change your mindset today. But for those of you who I feel like I can still save from this mindset, doing things the right way is so much more fulfilling when you end up achieving your goal. Think about this. If you're taking a math test, right, and you get 100% on it, does it feel better to you if you actually studied and you grind your ass off the day before and you did it the right way without cheating? Or does it feel better to get 100% on that test after copying an answer key that you got from your friend? The answer to that question should reveal to you what you should be doing right now. Speaking from personal experience here, I just don't want you guys to let this Ivy League hype dominate your lives. I don't want you to change yourself or change the things that you do in your life and the things that you would enjoy in order to simp for an admissions officer that will look at your application for about 30 seconds before throwing it away. The culture around college admissions is the way that it is because people are willing to sacrifice literally anything, like even their own humanity, in order to get into an Ivy League college. That's just totally fucked up. And for those of you who are willing to stoop to the level of John in order to achieve your goals, I just have to say to you, stop it. Get some help. Please don't become a piece of shit just to get into Harvard, because trust me, they have enough of those already. Thanks for watching.